Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to another video walkthrough for Killzone Shadowfall, Elite Campaign Mode or Elite Mode. So last time we did Chapter 1, Chapter 2. That was my first video capture ever. So hopefully this one here will be a little bit more smooth. Let's get to it. It's going to be Chapter 3, The Doctor. I've adjusted the volume a little bit, so hopefully my voice will be a little bit more dominant and not overwhelmed by sort of the in-game cutscenes and all that sort of stuff. So here we go. Continue Elite Campaign. Here's the cutscene. You have to wait for a few minutes before you can skip it. Let's try. See if you still can't do it.
This was found on the auxiliary drive of the IS.
Let's try again. Okay, let's skip. So chapter 3, 3 out of 3 lives, as you can see.
Defensive systems look to be down.
So I mentioned before in my commentary on chapter 2 that this is like my least favorite. And I still maintain that. It's just kind of a very dark and gloomy. This is, I think, sort of Guerrilla Games' homage to Alien. And Aliens, it's kind of, there's a horror aspect. There's these dead bodies, you know, kind of victims of the scientist lady's experiments. And it's sort of very unpleasant. And then this is like very, very dark. And it's the one level that decided to sort of play, you know, the sort of moving boxes type of thing, like the puzzle to open the door, and it just took me forever wandering around in circles. It just wasn't very fun, you know. Might be a little bit better now that I know what I'm doing. So anyways, first step, of course, just go through the door and then pressurize right here. This is actually a pretty straightforward level. There's one instant death section that's super annoying on Elite Mode. It's not too bad in the regular game because they give you like tons of checkpoints throughout that part. So again, it kind of leads me to feel like the Elite campaign wasn't super well thought out. Like they just figured, well, we'll make it harder by taking away checkpoints. But they kind of forgot that they programmed into the campaign like, you know, certain sections where the checkpoint is almost like essential for the gameplay to learn it. And it's kind of luck based, and this is one of them, you know, so I'll go over that with you when we get to it. So you're going to come here and then you're going to get to the elevator and you'll find it's blocked off.
Elevator's down. I'm finding another route.
Okay, so from here you obviously have to find another way around, and let me see if I can figure this out. So you don't have to go downstairs unless you want to find like collectibles and stuff. The way to get around it, I believe, is just through here. Yeah, it's right through here. So get around. It's pretty creepy, you know, if you've never played this level before. But there's nothing actually horrific about it in the sense that there's no horror thing. I mean, you're just going to kill more hell gas soldiers. So go through here, and then this will again make you 0G.
Equalization complete.
You have a choice of going up or down. If you go up, you will reset the ship to go into the sun. So we're going to go up. At least that's what I'm used to doing. Okay, so here's the hatch. Ooh, not too much. The controls are a little bit fidgety here. Okay, let's go in.
Airlock sealed. Gradual pressure transition initiated. Equalization complete.
Okay, so when you get through, there's going to be drones that's going to come out. So we'll put our drone ready to go. Let's activate. And then what I do is I go out and then I run back in, get some cover. It doesn't take too much to figure that out. You can see where he's coming from. Okay, so that's how we take care of that. So this is the section play around with, opening doors and using these stupid little canisters and stuff. So to save you some time, you don't have to go left, all right? You'll be making a big circle and you'll be fighting through guards this way. So go right. So again, this is where you come out through the hatch, right? So over here at this section, you can go left or right. You'll go through the door here on the right. And let's see here. Did I screw this up? I might have. I mean, there's a free canister here. Fine, I won't turn down a free canister. We'll pick it up here. Let's go to the other side. I think it was actually to the other side. So it's actually to the left, not the right. So picking up the petrosite capacitor. Yeah, that's it. We burnt the high gas bodies. They were the first to get sick. It's kind of creepy, kind of sad. The last words of these poor soldiers who got killed. So if you put it in here, okay, you will open this door right here. Once you open this door, since I know what I'm doing, we're gonna get the petrosite capacitor from here. We'll walk through this door, turn right. This is kind of where they're all burned. You go through this section, and you need to put 3 petrosite capacitors into these holes. So we already got one here, obviously, and then there's. It's not a terribly difficult puzzle. They're all lying all over the place. But again, the first time you are here, it's kind of tricky to do. There's a second one in the room. There's 2 in the room with you, so you just have to basically figure out where to get the third one. You saw how I did it. And then the other spare is right over here. And when you put the last of the 3, it's going to unlock the door right on over here, okay? Okay, now there's going to be some spider, bomb, whatever you call those things. So just be aware of that. I send my drone forward a little bit. So, he'll take care of that. Yep. Okay. Alright, let your drone do the dirty work. Alright. That clears the way for you to go down this vent. He's still taking care of some of these little spider drones. And if you drop down through here, you'll have bypassed the locked door behind you, and this should lead you to the bridge right over here. Okay, so just pay attention. This is sort of a very dark corridor, and this is where you're going to go after you activate the bridge, and you'll see your first significant resistance right over here. So be aware that that's where you're going to make your left turn and kind of get yourself mentally prepared. Send your drone, your owl, not the drone, send your owl there. You're going to reprogram it to go to the sun.
Pulsar 1-8, I've changed course for the sun. Proceeding with the mission.
Locate the reactor and get it back online.
Here we go.
I want this ship gone.
Yes, sir.
Let's upgrade our weapon. should be another drone coming up. Alright, so you're gonna have a few more guys on your right, shotgun guys. Right here, okay?
Hold up, I got something.
There's two guys you can see. So again, none of the firefights here are exceptionally interesting or hard. You just have to, you know, play smart, play with some common sense, and you're going to be fine. Use your sonar or your whatever you call this thing to just kind of let you know where you stand. And as you can see, we're back in the original area here, okay? You went left that last time. So you went right to pick up that spare petrocite canister, and then you went left to open it up, and now you've gone full circle. We'll pick this up here, okay? Okay, so you've taken care of business up top. Now we've got to go down.
Gradual pressure transition initiated. Equalization complete.
Alright, so let's go down here. Ooh, that wasn't too smart. I used a health adrenaline pack accidentally. That happens sometimes. That shouldn't give us any problems. There's plenty more where that came from. Alright, here we go.
Airlock sealed. Gradual pressure transition initiated. Equalization complete.
Two guards here.
Turn to their station. Fire drill successful.
So let them come to you. They're going to do their patrols. No need to come in guns blazing. And then get them now. I mean, it's ridiculous, really, that it was that easy, but it is. I like this gun quite a bit better. We're going to go downstairs and clean up. Now, they are alerted, but they haven't come up for whatever reason. Oh, one of them is coming up, which is good. Oh, there you are. Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. Just kind of get rid of this last guy here. Okay, so he's dead. Usually at about this time, since I'm down a health pack, I think there's a health pack here actually. I could have sworn.
Airlock malfunction. Hull integrity compromised.
Yeah, right here. See, so there's a adrenaline pack. So you want to activate the turbines, but they're all frozen. So you have to put these petrocite canisters back there. So there's a couple ways to do this. Just watch how I do it. I think this is also Katana's way, and I've done it a couple times, and I just feel like, yeah, no, this is definitely the more efficient way of doing it. So your owl will open the door here. Let's get him back here. Okay. So you have to put these petrocite containers and these things to get these things going. The problem is if you do that, it's going to cause these bridges to disappear, etc. So here's how you do it. You walk over, you pick up this extra one from before. There's nowhere to put them here. Okay, you have to go to the other side to do it. And if these things start spinning, they hit you as an instant death. So you really don't want to do that if you can avoid it. So here we go. This is the first one. You want to go inside out so that you never have to take the chance of going against these faster ones. The inner ones actually spin the fastest. So you want to be aware of this. Here's number 2. Come on. What's going on here? Yeah, there you go. So that's number 2. Okay.
Charging. 50% nominal market achieved.
Okay, just be sure you don't get hit. You be very careful. You're centered. Cross this last bridge. And then we're going to put the third one in here, okay? Again, during a regular hard mode playthrough, it's like there's checkpoints, multiple areas. There's 2 checkpoints from here. So you got 3 of these going, right? Now the 4th one is at the beginning of the stage, and that's the one you have to go back to get back in. So this is the really hard one. Normally you have to like do some crazy nonsensical like jump over that while avoiding all of these spinning. Okay, so you get the idea. You don't really want that, okay? This is where you are, and you want to get all the way across the other side. You see there's a ladder here. So there's a couple ways you can do this. If you want to be safe, you just basically, hug the edge, and then to be completely safe, you just kind of slowly drop down. There's a curve, so you won't die. So just kind of do this, and you will slide down all the way here. Then just use the ladder to climb up. If you do a straight drop, that will kill you. Okay, the drop itself will kill you. So you don't want to do the straight drop. You want to, slide down. All right. So, anyways, that's the, you're playing elite mode. You want to go safe. Let's just do that. You can actually technically just, walk along the little tiny edge and just jump right across. But if you miss the jump or mistime it, you could fall to your death. So it's just better to do this. So this is where you have to put the last petrocite capacitor, and just take your time, wait, and then yeah, so just see, it comes around pretty quick. Wait, put it in, and then back all the way out. Okay, so now you've done all 4. Power's been restored. Go back out here. So be aware that once you hack the console, 3 guards are going to come down to play with you. So right here is the console right here. He's going to hack. Okay. Your buddies are up there. So there's quite a few. There's 6 to start with. There'll be a bit more later on. Once you activate, 3 will come down to investigate. Just be aware that they're coming. Okay, get your owl ready.
Pulsar 1-8. The ship is on course for the sun, but I've just seen the sun and unidentified person entering the labs. Over.
So again, even against heavy resistance, you take your time, and it's just not much to it. So there's 3 guys left up there. Get your owl back to recharge. So for some reason, those guys don't follow you down. Obviously. So there's a lot of weapons here. None of them are all that good or that interesting. You can get there through some vents. I find that to be a waste of time, generally speaking. Okay, so use your radar to figure out where you are. Don't get flanked. They can actually shoot you from up here and kill you. Okay, I should just be able to kill you right here. All too easy. There's a guy up here. And there's going to be a few more at the very end as well. We'll take care of the rest. Here's our buddies. That should be it. Sweep to make sure there's nobody sneaking around behind you. There's tons of weapons, ammo packs, you know, what have you. So if you need adrenaline, there's adrenaline in that room, there's adrenaline in the other room. Okay.
Airlock sealed. Gradual
So that was the
pressure
toughest part of this chapter. Is not getting killed in that like server room or dynamo room or whatever the heck that is. Okay, so go back up. Where you started from should be open now. Right here. This is where you started from. And then there's going to be a chase scene after this. And again, there should be no issues here as long as you just play careful. Play careful, play methodic. This is where you meet Echo, the girl that you're involved with.
Are we ready?
There she is. It shows her experimenting on these poor Helghast. You're going to trip a cutscene when you touch the bed, so just be aware it's going to be some quick time events. Okay, where are we? There he goes. Here she comes.
This is what you do? Experimenting on us? You disgust me.
I came here to destroy this.
Don't lie to me. You came here to bury the truth. Wasn't destroying Helgen enough? I will not see any more innocents die.
Where's Massar?
Massar will answer for what she has done. And so will your leaders.
Okay, so obviously, just they give you plenty of warning, but just pay attention to the on-screen prompts. It would be ridiculous to die if you somehow miss that. So just pay attention, press the buttons, and now you're going to chase her, and she's going to be essentially littering her path with Helghast soldiers. And she takes your gun with her. All right, so take your time. This is the part where you got to be careful here. Okay, here we go. Oh, well that you don't need to worry about. So this is like a hint, right, of what's going to happen. So you don't want to be in the sun. That's death right there. But you can use it to advantage, and hopefully I'll show you how. They're gonna come. Okay, let's see. There should be some resistance coming up. There they are. Let the sun in. I think it burns all these poor guys here. You should be able to walk along here. Definitely helps. I haven't played this part a whole lot just because I haven't died here for a bit. So forgive me if I take a little bit longer than normal. I think this is the next stage up here. Again, using the environment to help you shouldn't be too tough here. Ooh. You do want to be a little bit careful here. Okay, very good. I think we took care of that quite nicely. Remember, you have adrenaline with you. I mean, you know, just make sure your owl's not charging or something, and you'll be fine. Just make sure all your corners are covered. Okay, there'll be more resistance as you go up. Just be aware of that. There's 2 stops. Oh, there they are. It's a little bit dicey here. I don't know. At least they give you a health pack in case you need it. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to use a health pack here. I managed to do it without using it. I'm trying to figure that out. You're kind of exposed here, aren't you? I guess it would be best to just kind of run out, I guess, and just come over here probably to give you a little more cover. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. Second elevator. Oh, by the way, it would be helpful to just get another machine gun. I, for whatever reason, forgot. Just got the pistol. Oh, where are they? Oh, here they are. Let's have our buddy go over here and help us out here a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's get the Kaiser. I think this is the end of the level, actually.
Roger that. I'm looking for an alternate way off. Just have someone waiting.
Yeah, this is the end of the level. Alright, so thanks for sticking with me through Chapter 3, The Doctor. The next level will be Chapter 4, The Patriot. So this is the start of the Chapter 4 Patriot cutscene. Again, not much to this chapter. I think the hardest part, again, is figuring out how to sequentially activate those turning dynamos. But everything else is very straightforward. You know, taking your time, using the adrenaline if you have to. Should be no problems. Okay, until next time, take care.